I endeavor to sever whoever is clever with rhetoric. Fellas fall silent when the veterans setting it all quiet with the gimmicks. The game is a deficit. Knowledge is knocking, the pressure is deafening. I paid my homage, polished the promise with the ominous confidence. Now it's reception with roses and resonance. Sinclair downstairs with the roses and the resonance. Oh no, the air filled with arrogance. Rare is the bearer of a terror in the paragraph. I don't apologize, eyes of a tyrant, firing the iris, inspiring riots. Evil intent in the ink when I write it, spite in the sentence, igniting the violence, serving, severing sentences, venom in the impetuses. I better be ready when rhetoric enters with the premises. Letter by letter, the pressure is generous, treacherous. Measure this, embedded in Genesis. Reception of roses, the throne is approaching. Opponents are frozen when the focus is motion. Sinclair in the air while the air stairwell is smoking. I open the omen with poems unspoken, outspoken. I'm not your opponent. The endeavor so clever gets severed whenever the weather is heavy with venomous rhetoric. Weathering predators, better. Remember, the veteran pen is a weapon whenever it enters a sentence and ends an opponent. Yeah, Cadillac creeping, Endeavor in the leather seat, mind in the storm, the sever every pretender. When the presence is born, I paid homage in silence while the city was sleeping. Now roses in the air while the real ones are peeping. Sinclair downstairs while the shadows all stare. Both stare in the eyes like a villain in prayer. No apologies offered for the fire in my vision. Every line now clean cut like blade in incisions. Evil intentions in the ink when I write it. Dark little sermon in the rhythm of the night. I glide while the skyline sighs. Street lights flicker in the corner of my eyes. Knowledge in the knuckles, game in the grin. When the verses are rolling, that's the moment I win. Go, yeah, roses in the air when the real ones appear. Sinclair downstairs while the bass hits your ears. Endeavor to sever every clever contender. When the pen hits the paper, it's the end of you, pretender. Cadillac floating while the funk hit thick. Chrome on the curb while the rose moves slick. No remorse, force the voice of that I've been. Just the rose petals falling and the evil intent. My evil intent with a twister. They always say, excuse me, mister. I got an endeavor to sever the clever competitor. Let's get quiet when the veteran enters the sector. Lecture, quiet with the gimmicks, games, no game. Knowledge I'm knocking, now watch how the pressure game. Paid, polished, paid, polished, paid, promise with the honor and the hunger. Now it's reception and roses raining in thunder. Sinclair downstairs while the air fills with flair. Prayer stare when the rare declare is unattended. They utter the gimmick, never apologizing for the fire in the iris. I recognize the rise of a tyrant, a stylist. Evil intent with the pen when I enter sentence. Every letter's weapon, relentless with vengeance. Endeavor, sever, clever, the word server. Verbal converter, endeavors disturbing your observers. Game in the chamber, danger in the grammar, hammer the stanza till amateur stammer. Well, I'm a grandma. Reception of roses, the moment approaches. Poets, they get frozen. Their focus erodes them. Sinclair in the air, layer downstairs, flare in the prayer when the rare one declares that their eyes are wide open to this omen I wrote in devotion. Ocean of the motion of potent components, all poems, intent, intense. In the sentence I send when the pen descends, it's the end of pretend. It's the end of pretend. Oh, yes, severing the sentences, venom in the emphasis. Better be ready when the rhetoric enters the premises. Later and later and letter by letter, the pressure is gaining. Generous, treacherous, measurous, embedded in Genesis. But reception of roses, the throne is approaching. Opponents are frozen when the focus is motion. Sinclair in the air, while the stairwell is smoking. I open this omen with the poems that are never outspoken. Endeavor, so clever, severed. When the weather is heavy with the venomous rhetoric, weathering predator. Better remember, the veteran's pen is better when the weapon is entered. The sentence ends an opponent. But no apologize. Offer the fire in my vision. Every line cut clean like a blade incision. Evil intention in ink when I write. Dark little sermon is the rhythm of the night. Dark little sermon, the rhythm of the night. Rhythm of the night. Dark rhythm. The dark little sermon, just the rhythm of the night.